Kitchen Chemistry. I'm Dionisio.
And I'm Gigi Naglak.
So while today most of us think of gelatin in its most popular form, Jell-O, gelatin has been used since the ancient Greek times to bind, glaze, and preserve lots of foods, particularly meat.
So gelatin is a mixture of peptides and proteins from collagen extracted from the bones, connective tissue, and even intestines of animals, particularly pigs and cows. You know, Jen, the sheer quantity of animal parts that were necessary to create even a little bit of gelatin was excessive, hardly the sort of process that would be easy to do in your kitchen.
Gelatin was sold semi-processed in long sheets. So around this time, elaborate jelly molds, as they were called, became popular with the Victorian elite, who had plenty of servants to do all of the elaborate food preparation.
Of course. So a big breakthrough came in 1845 when the industrialist and inventor Peter Cooper patented powdered gelatin. Now this was so much easier to use. The process was basically the same. The collagen was still extracted from all of these animal byproducts, but the resultant gel was then evaporated to create a powder, much easier to package.
So that powdered gelatin patent was sold to a man named Pearl B. Waite in the 1880s. So he took the gelatin powder, added sugar and flavors, and named it Jell-O. Unfortunately, it just wasn't very well received. So he sold it to his neighbor, a man named Frank Woodward, for about $450 in 1899.
Frank Woodward, as it turns out, was a marketing genius. In 1902, he took out ads in Ladies' Home Journal calling Jell-O America's most famous dessert. Now, this was patently untrue. Most people had actually never heard of Jell-O by this time, but word started to spread.
So a couple of years later, Woodward began sending out salesmen to distribute these free recipe books, like this one.
Beginning in the 1930s, congealed salads and aspics started to come in vogue in American cuisine. Over the next several years, Jell-O would actually introduce a number of savory flavors, including celery, seasoned tomato, Italian herb, and mixed vegetable.
So this actually came out of our cookbook, and it includes lemon Jell-O, cabbage, celery, green pepper, and macaroni.
Delicious.
Why not?
You know, even though those savory flavors are off the market now, there are still lots of fruit flavors available in Jell-O. And actually, Jell-O is experiencing a revival of sorts these days, so hey, get jiggling.